Woody Allen went to Midwood High School. Now, anybody from Midwood High School here? My 3 children went to Midwood High School. Woody Allen was born 1935, which would make him 83 or so. And he was, like me, and that's why I identify, a terrible student, played hooky, but he created a persona which is totally inaccurate. You think of Woody Allen as a schlemiel, as a nebbish, as a nuchschlepper. But as a youngster, he was an outstanding athlete. He boxed in the Golden Gloves. He was a great baseball player, although, as he says in one of his routines, I was so fast I stole second base. But I also was Jewish, and I was guilty, so I went back to first. He said, you know, I've been mugged so many times that I moved into an apartment with a person who was watching, you know, a security guard, and then the security guard mugged me. So I put up a sign in my apartment I gave already. He said that, you know, in his routines, he said he went with a girl who had a child by a future marriage, and she was a drug addict, so as a gift he gave her 20 silver spoons. I mean, there's a sort of a bitter. He said when he shows one of his, he loved to time himself, so he would look at a watch when to time his act. If it was like 40 minutes into the act, he would look at his watch and he'd say, you see this watch? My grandfather sold me this watch on his deathbed. And, you know, it was this kind of a shtick. And my favorite film, he's made many, many great films, and I think he's a genius, was Annie Hall. And there are 2 jokes in Annie Hall that sort of magnify what I'm trying to say in this presentation. One has to do with L.A. His girlfriend, Diane Keaton, moved to L.A., and of course, he stays in New York. And he said, why do you want to go to L.A.? The only reason it's a clean city is they turn all their pollution into movies. Stay here in New York. And she goes off, and because at the end of the film, he says, you know, life is like the terrible food in a low-class Catskill hotel, but we want bigger portions.